random episode right now. This 1-6 Capone right here, holding it down. His lady, his queen, my queen. And you gotta introduce yourself.
I'm just my girl Bree.
What do you do for a living?
I work for GM. I'm a nail tech. I have a hookah business, and I'm also a mobile bartender.
What's the name?
Okay, that's what we want to make sure. That's what I'm saying.
What's the name?
Cuz got Untouchables.
Yeah.
Talk about what Untouchables do.
That's a clothing line, you know what I'm saying? It's also a lifestyle, you feel me? Untouchable Kingdom, that's me, that's how I live, you feel me? She got Flavor Drip, that's a hookah business.
So what kind of clothes you push?
Shit, everything, but mainly, I focus on the females though, for real.
Yeah, I know that. So okay, cuz, what you do?
Flavor Drip hookahs, so it's like catering.
You sell
I
that?
set up.
Oh, you do the whole setup. You don't just give niggas the
up.
cups and nothing. You do the whole thing.
No.
So you get the party together.
Yes, I come set up. So any party you have, and I come, I set up, bring the tablecloths, all that.
Shit,
All right.
Hookah right here.
So yours truly. What do you do?
Hi, I'm StlyesbyUrsTruly. I styles, I make wigs. I do makeup as well.
That's it. Oh, what are your goals?
So on the salon, mostly a building, pretty much.
You don't want to have a franchise. You just want to own one building.
Yep, then let me bring my hookahs in.
Yeah,
we gonna
one building,
definitely.
a main building.
I'm up there slinging drinks.
Doing toes.
and shit.
I do want to participate, but more so, my goal is to teach little girls. I want to become a teacher.
So you want to do basically what Madam C.J. Walker did for women in her time.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So
pillar in the community.
everybody on the couch links some type of way. Cuz Rappy said women clothes. We sitting on the couch with 3 queens. And we got one queen that got hookah. Everybody need hookah. Then we got one queen right here. She make vehicles. And she also do nails and lashes, correct? Then we got another queen that does hair and wigs. So support black women. Stand behind black women. I'm going to put everybody Instagram name in the bio. Cuz to the far left, he's gonna he rap. So we probably gonna try to get a verse out of him. On top of trying to get a verse out of him, we gonna put some of his videos in the link in the bio so y'all can check that out.
That's dope.
So right now we gonna pop it off talking about, do y'all black queens, do y'all feel protected by black men? We gonna start with you, yours truly.
Some would, some no. No. I'm really honest. No.
Tell your truth. Don't
Only
spare no
because I feel like most of y'all are weak-minded. Y'all don't listen. And
let her tell her truth. We gonna get the
y'all just y'all will wait till the last minute before y'all actually try and listen to y'all woman.
I said protected. I ain't say secure in a relationship.
Oh well, protected, sure, all that too. The protected, sure, no, we are drug addicts, shit. Y'all drunk. The fuck?
Wow.
How y'all gonna protect me?
The shade. I don't need no umbrella in
I mean, bam, boom, there you go.
Alright, well that was
You
nice.
gotta
Okay.
stand up.
What's your name again, sweetheart?
Brianna.
Brianna. How do you feel? Do you feel protected by black men in today's society?
No. And that's why I keep a gun.
Okay, you got your CPL?
Yeah.
Or are you thugging it?
Both.
Both? Okay.
My CPO expired last year, and guess what? I'm still gonna bring the guy out.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to update your shit because I don't want you to
I'm sorry, but COVID make it too hard. I stay in Detroit,
bullshit.
and guess what? I have to take my gun license all the way to fucking Sterling Heights, and I'm not doing that.
Look.
I gotta go to Oakland County just to register a brand new gun. No.
Look, y'all, my brother, his birthday was May 30th, right? He going online to renew his license. he has to wait until August because he has to set an appointment.
To go
so
and
what
do
she's
it.
saying, she's not on no bullshit. She's actually being right. But in the same light, my brother can't work because if he want to do Uber, he had to have some valid license. In order to have some valid license, guess what? He had to renew them. But he had to set an appointment. And
when I first got my gun license, I was able to take my gun license to Wayne County instead of going to Oakland County.
So is that where you live at right now? In Oakland?
No, that's just my address.
Okay,
But I've always had an Oakland County address, but you was always able to take your gun license to Wayne County and just be like, this is my gun license, this is my registration for my gun, and boom. 6 weeks later, you got your shit in the mail.
So we gonna pray for you. Alright?
You had to pray for anybody that trying to pull up on me. Cause don't pray for me.
We're praying to the ancestors.
Cause listen.
Okay, cuzzo, do you feel protected in this generation by black men? I'm gonna need you to
The black man that's around me, yes,
Yes, in your circle.
Yes, I feel protected.
Brothers, uncles,
Everybody,
father,
yes. My
yeah,
son,
your man.
my boyfriend, my friends.
That's a grown ass man.
Yeah, like I'm protected.
Now I feel that. Okay, cool.
That's dope.
So, as a woman, how do y'all feel like? Cause she has 3 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't have no daughter. I'm not familiar. You don't have no daughter?
Nobody just got
How would you feel raising a daughter in this generation? I'm asking you first. Because you have a son. No, I'm asking you.
I'm
If you
actually,
had a daughter.
if I had a daughter, like, my son, daddy is prominent in his life, like,
He's a good father.
excellent.
Shout out
father,
to the
like,
king.
If I had a daughter, her daddy would be the same. Because you're not gonna put it on me to be like, oh yeah, you supposed to protect us. No, bitch, you first, then me.
I feel that.
She look at you first, then she looking at me. Just like my son. My son look at his daddy first, then he look at me.
Okay, so the same question to you. Now we gonna talk to somebody with 3 daughters.
If I had a daughter,
If you had a daughter in today's time.
I don't know if I had it. And that's different from having a son. It's so different.
Do you feel like it'd be more stressful?
Especially now, like, you know, back in the day, you could tell somebody, like, you know, trying to holler at you. No, I'm good. Okay, leave you alone. Like, it's different now. Like, it's more rough. Like, niggas don't care. There's no balls and shit no more.
Way more
Like, you know, back then it was, you know, you leave the women and children alone. That shit don't apply now. They don't give a fuck about that.
Facts.
They don't give
Because
a
there's
fuck.
women out here in these streets now too.
And they upping on them. Like,
Rock
it's
up on bun since you set through your bun.
So yeah, I don't know. If I had a daughter, it'd be different. With a son, I'm more relaxed. I'm more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you can go outside, do whatever you want. You could hang and do what you want, but the daughter, I don't think.
But you still can't hang and do what you want to.
Yeah, he can be free, but it's still limit. With her,
It's a different
I know she
freedom.
couldn't. Like, she couldn't.
As a man dating a woman with a son, how do you feel?
I feel
Because
like
y'all been together, y'all locked in for what, like 2 years?
yeah, we strong. We ain't separated none of that. So you know what I'm saying.
So how do you feel
I
as a
feel-
man with no biological kids, but dating a woman with a kid that you love dearly?
I feel like that depends on.
I'm talking about her specifically, not hypothetically.
How you feel?
About how I feel about you, right?
Yes.
Or the situation period, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that defines your character. If you were like a fake ass nigga, you're not gonna really relate to that situation. Like, you're gonna be on some bullshit. You feel me? But if you a real nigga, you gonna hold it down no matter what the situation is. Cause for one, I came into the relationship for the girl. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The son came with the girl, so that's my decision on if I really want this girl or not to stay in this relationship.
I feel that.
So, shit, if the girl worth it, then of course you need to handle your business. But if the girl ain't worth it, then that's your decision.
I'm gonna answer the same question that I asked you.
All right, baby.
Because I am a father of 3. I have 1 daughter and 2 sons. My lady has 3 daughters and a son. Coming into the situation like you, I like how you said it. You came in the situation for your lady.
Right.
I came in the situation for her.
Right.
Me and her son are cool, but me and her daughters are like locked in.
Right.
So it's like hard. So like if me and her going through it, her daughter's still gonna smile, hug me, and love me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do personally myself, if I do some whole shit, her daughters don't know I did some whole shit.
Right.
So they see me, Jamar. You feel me? So that's what it is with that. And they are little girls and they young and impressionable. I don't want to break their hearts.
Right. Because they ain't really got nothing to do with the situation, no matter what the female put you through.
Yeah, and her kids.
A lot of people don't think that way.
Yeah, her kids love my kids, and my kids love her kids. So, like, my youngest son, he'd be with my ex, and he'd be asking for her. Like, if I'm on FaceTime with my ex talking to my son or talking to my ex, he'd be like, where yours truly at? You feel me?
Yeah.
So when you think of yours truly, it affects him.
Right.
So if I cut her off,
he's
going, if I bring somebody else into the situation, he gonna ask for yours truly.
Right.
You feel me? So same thing with my older two kids. My oldest son, he joke a lot, he play a lot, and I don't know if she feel like he don't, embrace her the same way, but he do in his own way. My daughter is the hugger, you know what I'm saying? She more so, I want her to be a womanist. I don't want her to be a feminist, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like she pro-girl. I want her to always be pro-girl, but I don't want her to be a feminist. I want her to be a womanist instead of a feminist.
I get what you're saying, because I'm women rights.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like
I want it to be the toxic feminist.
Yeah, I don't.
Because a lot of feminists stand with the Caucasian women that stood next to the slavers. You see what I'm saying? So they mislead their sisterhood.
Right.
So a lot of women that's feminists, they stand next to women that stand next to people that's holding their people down in segregation. I don't care if you Irish, you Jewish, or whatnot. They stand next to the slaver. So if you're a womanist, you're going to stand pro-black. You're going to make sure that man good, but you're going to make sure that man don't mistreat you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So in sisterhood, you're going to hold that shit down as far as making sure these women straight, not just you as far as specifically you.
Right.
So you selfless, but you making sure it's an even playing field, but you making sure that sister don't come last because you know what it feel like to be a sister because you are a sister. So that's how I feel coming into the situations. Like I got a genuine love for each one of her kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know their personalities. You know what I'm saying? So I got a different respect for each one of them in different ways.
Not to get off topic, but most times the kid is a strong point in the relationship, and that actually can keep the spouse that don't have a kid in the relationship. You feel me? Just because of the bond built with that kid.
Yeah, because you be like, I don't want no whole ass nigga to come in this equation.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like that's loose.
Yeah, because you definitely don't want no whole ass nigga. Because you be like,
That's BJ to a certain extent.
me and like, you know what I'm saying, you and the woman might not be fucking, y'all might not be in a relationship, but you hear some shit, you like, man, that nigga got me fucked up. I'm about to pull up. You feel me? Because of your relationship with
And that should always be your respect for any woman. Like, if
you know
anybody
I'm
do
saying,
anything,
I'm saying as far as the kid.
if anybody do anything wrong to a kid, like, you should always be like, oh, I'm about to pull up. Like,
yeah,
if that was one of them kids you ever loved or ever cared about, like, if that kid be like, well, such and such, now you gotta pull up.
Facts. So yeah, I 100% agree. What you feel about dating a man with 3 children?
I love children, so
I love children though.
I'd rather date a man with kids than without. Because a man without kids don't know how to handle or deal with a woman with kids. It's different. A lot of things happen that men don't know how to handle. Like it could be a baby with colic, and never experienced that. Don't know it. Never had a baby before. And something happened because you never experienced it.
Yeah, communication is key.
I don't agree with that because I prefer to date being without kids.
Because you have one kid.
But even if I had another kid, like I still, that's my preference. And everybody
My preference,
I have
if I
encountered-
wasn't with her, I wouldn't want to have no more kids.
that's cool.
Like right now, like if I wasn't with her, I